Hey guys, it's me, the Bombay Chef Varun Inamdar, and welcome to Get Curried. Well, today's recipe is a classic Mangalorean Sukka chicken. But when I say classic, this is inspired by our neighbors, Mangalorean Sukka chicken. Let's begin. What I'm going to do is divide this recipe into 3-4 parts or 3-4 components. The first one is making the spice mix. The second one is making a mixture of coconut. The third one is marinating the chicken, and the fourth one is bringing all these elements together and making the most wonderful Mangalorean Sukka chicken. Let's begin with the spice mix. Let's begin with desi ghee in a pan. It's going to be used 2 to 3 times in this recipe. So let's begin with, say, a tablespoon. Once the ghee melts, I'm going to add in chilies. Now these are dried red chilies, Kashmiri and Bed ghee. One for color, one for spice. Let's fry these chilies on moderate flame till they just kind of begin to balloon up and then get torched and scotched just a little. You just need a little burn spots here and there on the chili, and there you are. Once you reach this stage, let's transfer all of this into a deep bowl. Let's scrape in all the little bits, including the seeds. In the same pan, I'm going to add in very little ghee again and add in all the spices, beginning with coriander seeds, moving on to cumin seeds, a stick of cinnamon, fenugreek seeds, black peppercorn, a few pieces of ginger, a few cloves of garlic, cloves, and finally, some curry leaves. Let's transfer this along with the chilies. The whole idea here is to allow this to cool down completely, because the next step is to grind this spice mix roughly or smooth. Choice is completely yours. Just ensure there's no water in this. Let's move on to the second component, and that is the coconut mixture. For this, I'm going to take some ghee again. And to this, I'm going to add in freshly grated coconut. To this, let's add in some turmeric powder and mix this well. While the coconut is getting toasted, let's quickly grind the spice mix. Our spice mix is done and ready. If you see, it's kind of coarse, and that's how I like this. Our coconut is also kind of toasted and ready, and this would not take more than 3 minutes on medium flame. Let's move this aside and let's get the chicken in place. Let's add in turmeric powder along with salt. And mix the chicken together, and this happens to be our third component. Our spice mix is ready, our coconut is toasted and ready, chicken is beautifully getting marinated. Let's move to the fourth component, and that is getting all these three together. Let's begin with ghee. Once the ghee begins to heat up, let's add in sliced onions. Let's follow this up with asafoetida powder, also known as hing, and along with this, curry leaves. Let's mix all of this together, and once the onions get just kind of sauteed or translucent, we'll add in the marinated chicken. Let's add in marinated pieces of chicken. And mix this well. Once the chicken gets seared on high flame, which will take somewhere around 2 to 3 minutes, let us add in the powder spice mix that we had just made. Along with this, the toasted coconut. And along with this, last but not the least, some tamarind pulp. Let's mix all of this well. Once this is mixed well, I'm going to cover this and cook this for at least 20 minutes on medium flame and allow the chicken to cook in its own juices. Remember, the flame needs to be medium because the chicken has to beautifully cook in its own juice. Let's quickly check the chicken and mix this one last time. And with this, ladies and gentlemen, off goes the flame. With this, your Mangalorean Sukka chicken is done and ready. Make this for your family, make this for your friends, but more importantly, make this for yourself. Wait for what next the Bombay chef gets into your kitchen. Bye for now.